I'm joined by our winning coach, Coach Jojo Lastimosa. Coach Jojo, congratulations because earlier this week you were awarded as the Executive of the Year for the PBA Press Corps. Anyone you want to thank particularly for this award?
My press corps award. Sino ba sinidyo? Of course, it was a surprise, and yet I'm honored for the recognition. And yeah, I mean, it's just strange, getting that award in my just going into my second year, and I'm just honored to be given that recognition, knowing that I'm just new to the job.
Of course, and Coach, more congratulations on your way because you were also able to come out victorious in this match. And I just wanted to ask, during the first half, the biggest lead was 5 points, but during the third quarter, you led by as much as 29 points and even 40 points in the fourth quarter. Can you talk to me more about the resilience that this team displayed during today's game?
We were talking about the game when we found out that Wami and maybe what I'm playing, and I just told them that for the teams that you know that you can beat, and for the weaker team, usually they stay with you. And I'm just basing it on experiences. They're going to stay with you for the first maybe 2 quarters. So at halftime, we just discussed about being patient and that we don't have to win by 20, so we can win by 1. It doesn't really matter if we know we can beat them. But this game, really, we were kind of worried about this. If they were complete, we know that they're a really strong team. And the 2 wins that they had in the beginning, that they were flukes. They were playing well. And in fact, in the first half, they were moving the ball, but I think they really outplayed us. And a lot of credit goes to the execution, to the players, to making their shots, and making the extra hustle and rebounds. We just won on our run. They had 27 in the first half, which is the difference. But the second half, they just decided that they want to play.
Coach, we also saw significant minutes from multiple players today, particularly ones that are not usually given those minutes. Any player in particular that stood out to you?
Who do you think? Yeah, I think Henry stood out. I really want to find time for Henry, and the guy hasn't played like in 2 years. I think when he went back to the States, and he's just trying to find his game. And I'm gonna give him minutes where I can, and that's just a prime example that even if the game is already decided, I just want him to afford time. And Henry, he will be better. Okay, he will be better. He is our future, and so is our other young guys. So I'm happy to see him play, and I think the veterans, and I think Kelly also, I got to mention in the third quarter, Kelly made 3-point shots, and that was a big difference. It lifted everyone.
Lastly, Coach, we know that you have upcoming games, so any improvements that you're looking at to be able to execute in those?
Our upcoming games, we have 4 games that we already discussed that are crucial to our push into the playoffs. The teams that supposed to be iron in the elite category. No offense, but the teams that we're playing against, Meralco, Northport, and I think NLEX and one other team. So those teams, can you imagine if we sweep that, and we're gonna end up with 7-1 coming to our series against the games against San Miguel, against Ginebra. So it's going to be a huge bonus if we win our next 4 games.
Okay, thank you, Coach Jojo. Now we would like to open the floor to our friends from the media.
Coach, so very dominating your performance, and you even, I think at one point you even shot like 60% from the field, and you only committed 5 turnovers. So what can you say about the potential of this team, knowing na in a way depleted pa rin kayo without Roger and Boy?
Mas depleted sila ngayon wala pa naman. Wala silang import na wala. The Wami is their primary scorer. So we can key in on Holt and even Diliano and Isaac. And well, this to be blunt, nobody can guard Rolly. I mean, like, even in the World Cup, he was getting his baskets and much more in the PBA. And against Terrafirma, I think they were always on their heels. If Ronnie wants to score 50, he could have to score 50 tonight. But he said, I wanted to put him back in the fourth quarter and now give the guys a chance to play.
Coach, earlier you mentioned Henry when he finished with a great game today. When he got into TNT, he would have a presumed role of being a bruiser inside for the Pangina. But what's your thoughts initially? Every time you see him in the court, he's always getting battered inside. Are you confident with his skills in the paint? Every time you see him getting clobbered in the paint?
Henry?
Yeah.
Oh man, he can take a beating. Yeah, guys are complaining about him in practice. He is strong. Henry is strong. And he's not 100% yet, but you can feel his presence once he's inside. He's like a rock. So I don't think what do you call this? I think he encourages the physicality inside. I think he's used to that.
Coach, 4 turnovers the entire match. How were you able to keep that only 4 turnovers? Talk about the discipline in hand.
We had 2 in the first half, so 2 in the second half. Yeah, that's. I don't know what can I say. To be honest, we did not practice very well in the last couple of days. It was the first time I got really mad at the guys. You know, I hardly get mad at them. In practice, I saw them, they were not practicing. It's the worst practice I've seen my entire year and 3 months in TNT. And I told them, like, you just can't turn it on and turn it off anytime you want. So if you want to play, you have to play well, you gotta practice well. And I said, let's see. And now it turned out, at the beginning it looks like that, but they turned it up, and I don't want to see them like that. I want them to be all-star.
Coach, congratulations.
Wait, salamat.
Well, are you really surprised to the devastating performance of your players? Of you're expecting your team to beat Terrafirma by big margin?
Surprised about
The devastating performance of your players against Terrafirma?
No, I think it was kind of unfair going up against them. They didn't have their 2 primary scorers. And it was just a matter of time. We're going to get a groove if we really wanted to win the game. And I wasn't surprised that we were going to play better in the second half. I just feel sorry for them that they don't have Wami and their Igor.
The outstanding performance of your players in good time that stopping really made business getting your second PBA crown since winning the Governor's Cup.
I didn't quite get the question. Can you say again?
Okay ulit daw, James.
Ulit daw.
James.
Pakiulit, please. I want to answer.
Ulitin mo daw.
James,
mo daw.
repeat your question daw, James.
Nakalimutan mo dito.
Nakalimutan na rin niya. Kung wala ka, makakamakas.
Ano yung question?
Repeat the question daw. Repeat your question.
Am I surprised when?
The outstanding performance of your players.
Was I surprised with the performance of my player?